blessing so that we may go about allowing ourselves to discover things that's new, engaging, and go about promoting a sense of discovery. Every day we live, we should try to go about discovering something about ourselves or about life, just promoting a betterness to self. Because with understanding, it goes about helping us deal with the day-to-day rigors of this journey. I would like to go about showing that life consists of 3 stages. There are 3 things that you have never been markedly aware of in regards to yourself. The human head has 3 holes on each side of it. But that is to show you symmetry in motion. While symmetry is there, we have 3 projections of manifestations that we go about portraying to the world before we come to go about latching on to that true self. Those are the developmental stages that we go through in life. You see, the development comes in a way that the last of the 3 things that I come to tell you today is that the brain works 3 times harder than any other muscle you have in your body. So just know, as you go forward in life, you will see that there's 3 aspects to help you go about getting clarity. And anyone who goes about living on a day-to-day aspect and not trying to go about promoting growth, that person is stagnant and doesn't even know that he is going about promoting death. You see, at birth, that is one of the stages that we will go through. We are forced to assimilate to the environment we're brought up in. But because we're forced, we go about making repetition of everything that we see because we're trying to gather information. And while gathering information, you will come to discover that some people believe that there's only 2 choices that we're left with, that life is either about right or wrong, and there's nothing else that matters. But one of the things we all have to be mindful of is that there's endless possibilities to anything that you go about engaging in. Because in all actuality, there's multiple answers to one question. But because you have been conditioned a lot of us have become accustomed to adopting to whatever is prevalent. So we begin to live our life by a limited aspect. We begin to see things from a limited point of attempting. But today, rather I would hope that you seek to attain perfection. And in attaining perfection, it will go about bringing you symmetry in all aspects of life. You see, symmetry is just balance. All things have a duality. Even a triangle, if you cut it in half, there's no more to the right, there's no more to the left, but it's balance. And that's what we need to go about striving for. So the one thing that I must stress upon is that there will come a point in time in your life, in your journey, where that time goes about emphasizing, stressing, harping upon you to go about having you formulating a plan. But within that plan, you must go about making sacrifices in order to reach a certain level of understanding. But many of us won't make these sacrifices because we don't know the essential point, because you don't know you will have to go about paying for your learnings. See, the ones who don't have, they will go about losing twice as much. But the one thing in the final stage is that right before death, you will yearn to forgive and you will beg for that peace. So these are the things that I hope that you work on, that you may go about seeing, that you may go about elevating and making that journey a peaceful one. Now that's my blessing. 1.